Gabe, start it.
I'm Gabriel and you're watching Panther Prime Time.
Alright guys, here's a little review from what we talked about last week. Please make sure you're completing your online assignments through either Google Classroom or Edgenuity, whichever one your teacher is using. This is where you're going to do all of your work until further notice. Now moving on, there's been some confusion regarding grading for the end of the school year. Governor DeSantis announced that grades for schools would not be calculated this year, and some students interpreted that as him saying grades for students would not be calculated, and this is not correct. Every year, each school is given a grade based on students' test scores and the grades of the students who attended the school. Now, this can be from either an A to an F. For example, Eustis High School got a C last year. Now, due to complications caused by COVID, Governor DeSantis decided not to give the schools grades this year. This means that every student is still receiving grades for their work. Their grades are still going to affect your GPA, and they're still going to decide if you get credit for a certain class or not. Just because the school itself isn't getting a grade doesn't mean that you're not getting a grade. So yes, you still need to do your online work. You still need to try your best for it, especially if you're a senior and need those extra credits. For example, government and econ, if you need another credit for your foreign class, or especially those online classes. These classes are still going to matter for your GPA and if you're going to graduate. Just because COVID-19 is interrupting things does not mean you are exempt from these credit requirements. Now, for us seniors, we have some better news. Superintendent Diane Kornicki announced in a recent email that the school board is working to give the class of 2020 our graduation and a senior party as soon as it is safe to do so. This is almost a guarantee that we're going to be able to enjoy these things that we've worked 12 years to do it. We've worked for so long, seniors, we deserve this one. All right, guys, now let's talk to Ligler about a teacher update.
Thanks, Megan. One great thing for us to hear about this final semester is that our superintendent has also changed the number of required grades. It has essentially been left up to the teachers to decide how many to enter. The traditional number was 9, so now depending on how much work you guys are doing will depend on how many grades we enter for this 9 weeks. So as Megan said, if you are seeing assignments, please complete them. Office hours are available if you need help or have questions for your teachers. And a quick note for juniors. If you ordered a class ring from Johnston's, please contact them to arrange pickup. Contact Paul Pope at 407-894-3131, or you can email him at paul.pope@johstons.com.
In this quarantine, you have to be living under a rock if you can't find anything to watch or read. Audible has opened up a large section for free streaming of audiobooks. Movies that were supposed to be in theaters are going straight to streaming and on demand. Even the public library is offering ebooks and streaming movies. One big thing to note is that Adobe is offering a free 90-day subscription to the Creative Cloud suite of programs. Along with affecting movies and TV shows due to the coronavirus, many celebrities have had to change their daily routines as well. For example, Facebook Live is hosting a benefit event called Human to Human on April 11th, with performances by Hunter Hayes, Tori Kelly, and so many more. Also, many talk show hosts have begun filming their shows at their house, such as Jimmy Fallon for The Tonight Show and Ellen DeGeneres for The Ellen Show.
Here in the state of Florida, COVID-19 has reached a total of 16,364 cases as of 11 a.m. on April 9th. In Lake County, we have reached 139 cases. Surrounding counties of note are Orange at 857 cases, Seminole at 228 cases, and Sumter at 98 cases.
Hello, this is Nico with your weekly update from Spain. Yesterday was a very special day for this little girl. It was her birthday, and our police sang to her happy birthday, making this young girl's day something that she'll never forget. On the other hand, this quarantine is driving some people a little crazy. We're gonna show you the video where this man was outside holding 2 swords trying to attack the police. It took nearly 30 officers to keep this person off the streets.
Seniors, we have some exciting announcements coming from Mr. Clark directly. First, we're allowed to decorate our caps for graduation. Please make them school appropriate, of course. Don't be that guy that doesn't get to walk because his cap isn't school appropriate. Also, regarding volunteer hours for Bright Futures. If anyone needed more volunteer hours for Bright Futures, Mr. DeMarco is working on giving you credit for all of them. He assures you that no one's going to miss out on Bright Futures or any other scholarships because of an inability to get volunteer hours. Regarding your SAT and ACT scores, though, that's a different story. Currently, there are no updates on the way that the state will accommodate students who are unable to take the test again. However, we will be sure to let you know as soon as we can any updates on the matter. If you have any questions regarding the scholarship, please feel free to email Mr. DeMarco at demarcoj@lake.k12.fl.us. Now, if you still need to order your cap and gowns, please visit Jostens' official website and order them. They're going to be $48. Now, regarding cords, graduation cords, if anyone is waiting on a cord for a certain club, please contact your club sponsor and see how they're planning on distributing them. At this moment, we're looking at planning a senior dance and an in-person graduation ceremony. Details on both of those events are most likely going to be coming at the beginning of May. Now, this is all based on state mandates and what we can do with the time that we're given. Now, if you have any questions about senior events or any senior things coming up, please feel free to contact me, Megan, or a member of the Senior Student Council. We are trying our very best to keep you guys as up to date as physically possible. Thanks, guys, and go Panthers.
And join us every Friday for another edition of
Panther Prime Time.
Panther Prime Time.